There is an old religious phrase which is hear no evil, see no evil, do no evil. Hear no evil, see no evil. Evil. Evil is very bad activities. Yes, in a religious, moral context. It is the opposite of good in a religious perspective. It's an interesting question, so let's look at it. Hear no evil, see no evil, do no evil. And the word evil, if we look at language, on one side we have good. And the opposite of good is bad. So, another word for bad in a religious context is evil. Is evil. So the opposite of good in a moral sense is evil. Now, this was a problem in history. It was a problem in history to control society, to explain to people what it meant to be a good person or to be a bad person, what it meant to do the right thing or do the wrong thing. And to help people understand language, we created personification. And personification is when you give things the character of people. And so good became God and bad became the devil. The devil. And so we have this visible in language that there's a personification. We create a characteristic of good. Little man with a halo above his head, and a characteristic of bad. Little devil with horns there. And this was designed to help people understand, because if you can picture a person that represents the idea, then you can understand the idea a bit more, because the person is real or more real and the idea is abstract. And this happens a lot of times down throughout history. The creation of characters, the creation of gods. In previous cultures, not just the monotheistic Christian culture of one god, but in the previous cultures of hundreds of gods. These gods represented ideas, things that were important. You had gods of war and gods of agriculture, gods of love. And these people as gods helped to explain what the idea was, which was difficult for some people to understand, because you can't really see an idea at the beginning. It's in your head, and then it's a language concept. So it helps us with the process of idea, communication, and then creation of the idea. But in the modern culture, we have everything manipulated and twisted, where bad is good and good is bad. especially when when we use language. Hey man, this is good shit. Yeah. So, so yeah, it's interesting.